call this book the Envelope Book, and this one is just a demo, and it's made out of Canson paper, but you could make this out of felt or fabric and embroider a book. Even the large journals could be fabric sewn together. But anyhow, this has a cover, a long cover, shaped kind of like a big envelope. And I open that. Then it has this inside page. And I've had people do this in paper, beautiful watercolor paper, like 90 pound, not too heavy, 90 pound Arches watercolor paper. And they watercolored all on the outside. I've also had people do it with folded felt, where they cut the felt in the pattern of this paper, ironed it so it has a crisp sides, and then the book opens up to form this shape. Now you have examples under assignments, under Envelope Book. And the one that is felt, all this was not paper, it was felt, and had a pair of felt scissors, and it had like art supplies sewn into it and some embroidery stitching. So you can look at that for some inspiration. There's another example of this being watercolor paper, and on the outside, the book is showing a room, an interior. When you open it up, the interior continues, and it's very, very fun, because sometimes you can photograph the book partly closed and seeing what the interior does, or the image. What all this is, this long envelope is 24 inches long. The first tip, you score 8 inches in. The second score is 9 inches, leaving 7 inches here. And you score it, and it folds up and holds this piece of paper. This piece of paper, here's a diagram. You're going to be getting this diagram. It's 15 inches wide and 16 inches long. So this is 15 inches, 16 inches, and this is 7, with a 3.5 cutaway. This is 3.5 inches. So that matches this diagram. Now what I did was, I had to find the center of 15, which is 7.5, and I scored it with my ruler to make a diamond inside, okay? And this gives you a diagram how to do that. So I just wanted to share that as another possibility. If you love maybe thinking about fabric or watercolor, or embroidery books, that could be a soft embroidery fabric book. I wanted to share this student piece from years ago, Latka, the Russian astronaut dog, hero of the people, first corpse to orbit Earth. And this is all embroidery on probably dyed or painted muslin fabric. Anyhow, you can imagine what if this somehow had been placed, into this book. And was part of fabric, and then I would fold it up and put it in this envelope. It's just a concept, okay?